Sup, Ivy Poison. How is my mic sound okay? Or at least not horrible? Is it too loud, too quiet? Okay, that's good. That's good. But yeah, I had some time today. I was gonna do a quick live stream depending on how many people show up to ask any questions. Sometimes it's hard to communicate through chat, answering questions that need further explaining. So I guess if you have any questions about his lost media or the hunt, I was gonna do a stream and see if anyone shows up, see if anyone wants to ask any questions. So yeah. I guess Ivy Poison, are you into lost media, or you a big fan of Charlie's content, or you just chilling? Bit of both? Yeah. I guess I would kind of talk about how I got started getting into lost media, I guess pertaining to Moist Critical particularly. So kind of figured out about his lost media through the video he made back in this video. Jeez, this new ad block thing is making me turn off my ad block. It sucks. But yeah, he made this video. I kind of went into it. He what he said in the video was don't even check the Wayback Machine, and that's immediately what I did, was check the Wayback Machine. I should like that. But it's just he kind of goes over it, and I was into lost media at the time, but not as heavily as obviously I am now. But I didn't do much looking into his lost media at the time when it first started, but once I saw two things that really got me into it. One was official. I saw this video, which is, if you don't know, his podcast basically, and he had Blame It on Jorge on, which was really cool. And they talked about a lot of really cool lost media topics. And in the beginning they talked about his lost media, Charlie's old videos, and he mentioned some leads, which was YouTube, I haven't gone over that a lot, but YouTube was like a MIT project like in 2007 that wanted to archive like deleted videos. Um, I ended up contacting one of the guys who worked on it, but they didn't actually like download many of the videos. They only downloaded a couple, like 1,000 of them. And I gave him the name, and he looked through like the metadata they had, and they didn't have anything that was usable, sadly. But it was an interesting lead. But that's later on. So I saw this video, and this was October 8th, 2022, and the Penguinz0's like lost media video he made originally was like in December. So it was a long time after that I started getting really into it. And then I saw this guy who is now kind of an online friend, pirating self-expression, and he was really into searching for Critical's lost videos at the time. He originally found this archive. Oh, jeez. All these ads. Yeah, he originally found this webpage. I don't even know how he came across it. I've come across it a couple of times using like some archive search engines, but you can see like it's it's it.youtube, which it just means that's the Italian version of YouTube. So someone archived the Italian version of that channel. So I saw this video, and he was posting on Reddit too, in the Lost Media subreddit, about this channel, and then I just kind of got really invested. I'm like, there's like only one guy looking for Penguinz0's Lost Media after a year. And I'm like, okay, why isn't like more people searching for this? Is like a really big YouTuber. And I was like, okay, I'll join the hunt. And I started doing that probably around like October. You can see when I created the channel. I only created the channel because of this video, or go back to oldest, this video, because I got in contact with someone. Oh, that's the penguin in question. Yeah. That's probably my favorite archive we have of it. Let me pull it up. It's I love the way people decorated their like YouTube channels back then. It's really like goofy and stuff. Like it just it looks really stupid. I've actually tracked down this original photo. I think it came from like a really old Tumblr blog, and I doubt that's like the earliest appearance of it, but it's such such a stupid photo. But yeah, this was the original channel, and I mean, yeah, it's a really cool background. I wish they still had those for YouTube. Now it's just like banners and stuff. But yeah, I saw that, and then I started getting into looking for it myself. And I found a lot of like really old, interesting links that no one else had really found. And I guess I kind of just like looked really in depth for like his lost media. And luckily I was able to find this video. It's not really a video he really needed. But this is a video you can't find anywhere online other than my channel. I'm assuming there's probably like re-uploads anywhere, but like this video, like when the person, I don't want to like tell who gave it to me, but I mean they're public, but they ran a blog dedicated to like, this is probably like the person who had this video was probably like the first fan of Critical, because they ran a Tumblr blog, and their Tumblr blog goes back to like October 2010, and they used to download Penguinz0 videos to make GIFs for the blog, and they sent me a photo of all the videos they had downloaded, and this was one that I was like really looking for too, because just like a weird video. It wasn't uploaded to his channel. It was uploaded to the Pixel Enemy. You can see kind of like the tag that's there. But yeah, that's kind of, I guess, how I got started looking into his lost media. I kind of went off on a couple of tangents there. I also upload, obviously, a lot of like other videos that were deleted, but weren't like videos he was looking for. Like, he probably has like a lot of these videos, but they're not on YouTube, and I kind of like to archive them. A lot of the videos aren't able to be up because of copyright. Like, a lot of the live PD stuff isn't allowed up on YouTube. Some of it is, weirdly enough, but I mean, if you guys want to check those out, you can. I have an link to the live PD stream archive, and then here's just like a regular archive of his like YouTube uploads, if you care about that. What else? I guess. And then I guess I started. Is there any other lost media interesting? Really respect the dedication to this, by the way. Thanks. I guess it would be mainly critical, but there are a couple of other like searches I've been into. So, because sometimes I do get tired of looking for his like lost media, because like it gets really boring. I'm not gonna lie, but like then sometimes I'll find a new lead and I get like really into it. So, this was another thing I was recently involved in. So, Empress Chung is actually like really interesting. It's a North Korean animated film from 2005. It was like the first time South Korea and North Korea worked together on making an animated film, and it was shown in South and North Korea, and that's it. We have a trailer, I believe, that was found on Vimeo. What else? That's pretty much it. There was a trailer on Vimeo. I think one of the creators of, like, one of the animators, he had a website, I think, that they got, like, a couple of screenshots for. But this, like, movie is, like, completely gone. All Things Lost did a really good video on it. But this one just like really interests me because like it's weird because like it's a North Korean film, and I guess it's based off of some like old legend story in Japanese culture, or not Japanese but Asian culture. And this one was really interesting. So you can see my comments on it on this page, but I think one claim All Things Lost, I believe he had, was that it only aired in Asia. And I was like, okay, that's really weird. Why would it only air in Asia? I feel like if it was this like big collaborative project between South and North Korea, that it would want to be shared with the world. But maybe I'm wrong, maybe they didn't. But I was looking through some old archives about the movie, and I found that there is a good amount of evidence that it was aired in the United States. Let me see if I can find it. Empress Chung right here, 2005. This is like an archive I found. And there's a couple of more like this. I found some stills too. But it was aired at, I believe, the University of Michigan. But nobody, I tried contacting the university to see if they had it, but I never got a response, which sucks. But this is another piece of lost media I've been like really interested in. Yeah, I think this was the only other one I've really like put. This is probably the second most like piece of lost media I've put the most time in. Yeah. I think this one definitely will be found in the next couple of years, though. Because there's evidence that it's been aired in the United States, like, through those archives. So, like, I would think it would have to be. I'm trying to think. And I even talked to, I don't know if you, like, watch a lot of, like, Lost Media YouTubers, but I talked to, L Supersonic about this. He said he was going to try to get in contact with All Things Lost, but I don't know if he did yet. He's usually pretty busy with stuff like that. I also did, like, look into leads with, like, Slamfest 99. I'm sure you know what that is, but I'll bring it up really quick. It was like a promotional live stream Nintendo did in Las Vegas, where they had him in the ring. This is probably like the most famous piece of Lost Media right now. I found some leads that I've sent around to a couple of people. I don't know if they'll like result in anything. I doubt they will, but this one would be really cool to find. Be a really cool one to find. This one specifically, because this is such a weird thing. Like, Nintendo would never do this nowadays. But yeah. Any other Lost Media I've been into recently? Nothing, I guess, I've participated in. I like all Lost Media. Well, I like most Lost Media. I guess the only piece of like Lost Media I don't really like are like physical things. I feel like those are pretty boring. I kind of like stuff that was like aired on TV, movies, YouTube, obviously. Yeah. I'm gonna check out his Lost Media page. I edited it a while back. Yeah. I need to probably update this. I've changed a lot on the list. I guess you have any more questions, or are you interested in a lot of Lost Media, like other than Critical, or you like watch any other YouTubers? Oh, I've always found stuff that actually got released on television and theater and just never got released on media really interesting, especially something like Phantom Blood. That one is interesting. I am very surprised Phantom Blood has not been found. Let me pull that one up. Okay. I think I'll pull up with this. There it is. Now, I haven't like looked a whole lot into this one, but I know the story a bit. Let me read it. 2004. Yeah. I got into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure a little bit. I think I finished like season 1. It never really interested me. This is another one that's like really weird. It's another movie that was like aired in Asia, and I believe it was in movie theaters. But like it just like never got released anywhere. I don't think I got like bad reviews or anything either. Oh yeah, since concluding its run in theaters, the film has not been made available in any form. See, that's weird. The PS2 game trailer in theater was downloadable from the movie's website, where only... See that? Yeah, that's just weird. Like, I don't Has anyone tried to find a bootleg of this online? This is another one I think that will be found. Like, is this like the trailer? Oh, it's a recreation. That's cool. The first 16 minutes of the film without dialogue. I didn't see this. Well, actually, I should probably not play that now that I think about it. This makes me wonder if it's one of those movies where the creators behind it were really like disappointed in it, or if maybe there's like something controversial in it. Because that reminds me, I remember back to like the official podcast, Blame It on Jorge talks about the Sesame Street Wicked Witch episode, and he talked to a lot of the people who worked on it, and for some reason they were like really like, they thought it was like they were like really mad at themselves for making the episode. It was really weird. They were like really disappointed in themselves because they made the episode. I remember recently that a copy of this film actually appeared on a Japanese file sharing site for a very limited time, and that was the last major thing about it, if I remember correctly. Interesting. Let me... I think maybe someone might have mentioned that a while back. I think I was in one of L Supersonic's stream, and I think someone mentioned that. Japanese file sharing. I wonder... So, I mean, people in Japan... Maybe it's like... That's interesting. I would think if it was on, like, a Japanese file sharing site, that would have gotten, like, leaked. Or not leaked, but, like, that would have been, like, really big news. Because I know people are, like... Or, like, people, like, especially into anime... I would have thought they would be all over that, especially people in Japan. The only thing I can think of is I'm assuming it was probably a very obscure Japanese file sharing site. And the only reason people know of it is because there's probably like something left over, or it probably got taken down really quick. That's interesting. I think this year is like really big for Lost Media. One thing that came out this year, I was even thinking about making a video on this guy. It was going to be like completely not related because I've been thinking about doing like other Lost Media videos. But this guy, Japanese copyright law is very strict from what I remember. Oh, definitely. That is 100% true. I don't remember what it was. There was something, I saw an interview Anthony Padilla did on his channel, and, they had the voice actress for, like, Pikachu, and Anthony asked her if she could do the voice, and she said no. They don't allow her to do voices unless it's like in a controlled setting. I don't know why that reminded me of it, but that is something like very strict that I remember that I thought was like super weird. Japan, yeah. I mean, and I think there was something else where they wouldn't allow people to play anime games on Twitch streams. But what I was going to talk about was this channel, Media Garage. Almost like daily, they are uploading unseen pilots for TV shows. And it's the weirdest thing. And they have like really well-known actors in the pilots. One had like Timothy Chalamet. I think this is even like Jessica Lange right here. And like some of the pilots are like pretty good. But this channel recently just got like really mainstream attention because they had the Gibby pilot, if you know what that is. I'll bring that one up. This one I thought would never get found. I wouldn't recommend watching it. It's pretty bad and really like hard to watch. Yeah, this one's just like really weird. Yeah, I don't but I never thought this would get found. And cause Moist Critical had Noah Monk on the official podcast, and he talked about this. And it does seem like something like Dan Schneider would make, with all his like weird like things he puts in his shows where it's weird. But yeah, this is another thing that was found this year that I never thought would be found. So I'm really happy it did. What else? What else? Any other good lost media that was found this year? This one's pretty interesting. Oh wow. I guess I haven't like I mean I've talked about it, but like this is probably still like one of the coolest experiences I've ever had. Was like being able to like just like not like really work, but like give input on this video. This one was just like super cool to do. It was a good frame in here. Where is it? Oh, whatever, but yeah, this was really cool. I'm still so happy I got to like just give some input in this video. And I got some new leads from it actually that I'm hoping that'll come to fruition. Just by like looking through the comments and stuff. And so I'm hoping something comes from this soon. Yeah. I guess you got any more questions, or you got any other like cool pieces of lost media that you find interesting? Weird video. Guess I'll just chill for a little bit before dip out. Probably not have that on screen. This is a good video. I'll watch it. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. I wonder. I guess if anyone is watching this stream via playback, let's see. I've been following the search for Wall Superman. I honestly kind of doubt that it exists, but if it does, how does a footage from an event so historically significant just disappear? I have not. This one is very interesting. Let me make sure there's nothing suspicious if I bring this up on the Lost Media Wiki. Jeez. Come on. There's some stuff on here that's... I think it should be okay if I like keep it around here. So, as you said, this is like another piece of Lost Media that's like unconfirmed pieces of Lost Media. I believe the existence of this, or like the original idea of this like being a thing, I think it came from 4chan, but I would not put that much like weight into trusting people from 4chan, but I think there probably is footage out there that is very similar to Wall Superman, but I don't think it's what people will think it is. For some reason, please don't. Yeah, there's some. What else? I mean, it's said to have been like a graphic video. This one is weird because there's sometimes I think, because like 4chan, like I used to be scared to like go on 4chan, and I would always like read these like really weird stories on like scare theater type stuff, like YouTube scary stories, and they would always have like top 10 scariest 4chan stories, and like some of them are true, and then there's some that are just like complete bullshit. So it's kind of like you gotta kind of like find the line where it's like, is 4chan telling the truth? Because they can do some crazy shit on 4chan that I would be very scared to get into. Yeah, see, here's the 4chan quote. Most claim that the video indeed shows close-ups of people impacting the ground and their bodies, but they're with differing details. A common claim is that the video depicts bodies on towers, nearby cars. I think the biggest piece of evidence that this does exist was, you can see it right here. On November 26, 2022, a Redditor CoolBig1520 was alleged to have sent an FOIA request to the FBI in order to obtain the video, but that they have declined to share the footage due to it being used as evidence in an ongoing criminal case, likely that of, I don't know who that is, seemingly confirming that the FBI did indeed hold the footage that may be or contain the Wall Superman video in question. So I think this is the biggest piece of evidence that says that this video is real. I think I also saw a Reddit thread where someone said they contacted the 9/11 museum and they responded like acting like it did exist. Like they said something along the lines of we cannot share that video. Like they're like agreeing that it's like they have it, but they can't give it. And see, if this video was online, this is like older than like critical stuff. This is early internet stuff, like from, obviously because it's in 2001, but I wouldn't be surprised if something similar to this gets found, because I think there was recently like because like I feel like new 9/11 stuff is coming out every day, especially like through things like Reddit and YouTube. I recently saw like someone on Reddit, they shared photos from when they were like in New York City, and I think it was like him as a kid posing in front of like the buildings as they're falling, which was like really weird. But like that's something I think I could be wrong about this, but I think like the 9/11 museum like reached out and asked if they could put their photos in the exhibit. So like new stuff about 9/11 is being found every day, but you never know. This one reminds me of Saki Sonobashi, if you know that one, the Go for the Punch. This one was another really. The Jack Tellerico footage, but I take that with a grain of salt. Is that who I think it is? Let me look that up, that name. I think I know who that is, but I just want to make sure. Oh wow, the first thing that pops up is him. Oh wait, I have no idea who this is. Okay, well he's a 9/11 documentarian. Yeah, the first thing that pops up is the Reddit thread. Oh wow, it's I think I saw someone mention this because I think a Lost Media YouTuber recently talked about this. It might have been, who was it? And it might have been Plagued Moth. Or no, I think it might have been from Blame It on Jorge again. I think he covered this a couple of months ago. I think he might have mentioned the Jack Tellerico footage, or it might have been Plagued Moth. Or it might have been this guy. I think I watched his video, Gubby. See, I saw this. People were like recreating it in Roblox. It's really messed up. I don't know why you would do that. That's really messed up. I'm sorry. But the Jack Tellerico footage, I wouldn't be surprised if it was in here. I wonder what happens if I pull it up. Yeah. Oh yeah, this was pretty recent. Wow, this was posted on 9/11. Jeez. Oh wow. He's one of the few people who captured the images from the plaza. On the day there are cuts in the footage, and at one point it cuts a very similar angle that people who've seen... Sorry, something's blocking it. People who've seen the video remember. Okay, interesting. A footage, and at one point it could set a very similar angle. I wonder if he's mentioned in the Lost Media article. Let me look. Oh, I didn't want to have that photo there. Jeez. Okay. He's not. I wonder if anyone's, like, just asked him. Obviously, he would probably cut that from the footage, because I'm assuming this was probably, like, a documentary that was featured on TV. There's also the fact that, like, a lot of people say they saw it. But I don't know. That could just be people lying. I remember when the Evil Farming game was big, people were like, yeah, I 100% played that game. And then the game was confirmed to be just like Vinny Vinesauce, like role-playing or whatever. Or like fanfic. So like, I'm just looking at a Reddit thread on here, them talking about it. I guess it probably could just be like some people are mentioning that they could be mixed up with another video. Yeah. Plaza Muzak. That's weird. But the evidence, what did he say? The evidence of this possibility was posted on the subreddit for the search name of the subreddit is 9/11 archive. Yeah, that's what I was actually just looking at. I can probably bring up this thread. I don't think it's like anything bad. I don't want to play any footage though. Is this the... Yeah. Well, I don't... let me just... I'm gonna do this again really quick. Just in case. Let me just do it like this, actually. Well, Superman. Wow. They actually had like a serious... It looks like they had like a serious discussion about the video on the 9/11 archive, because I would trust this like thread a lot more than like the Lost Media thread. Well, Superman. There's the original thread. So, excuse please not harass him anymore. Yeah, here, the museum has already been contacted. Okay. So they neither denied nor confirmed that they have it, but whatever they think we asked them for, they are unable to release due to not having permission to release nor a license to release it. Now what? The best thing, I don't think Justin Wang is working on a Wall Superman video. When was this? 9 months ago? Did he ever release that? I love... Did he? No, he didn't. Interesting. Maybe he's still working on it. Interesting. Message from Chris, the creator of documenting reality gore site. That's an interesting photo. Interesting. Yeah. I guess you could also talk about, would it be, like, right to release that footage? Like, is this something that needs to be seen? Because... like, I mean, if this footage is ever released, it's gonna be pretty messed up footage that, like, I don't think I'd really want to, like, see it. But then again, it's, like, part of, like, 9/11 history and stuff. So it's, like, it's a little weird. You could argue both ways. Because I don't think like if like people's like family, like the family members of the people who were like jumpers during 9/11, I don't think they want that footage to be released, and maybe that's why it hasn't been released per like the FBI thing. But you never know. It also reminds me of where is it? I think I'm spelling this right. Oh, I spelled that wrong at the end. Yeah, the 9/11 footage in regards of whether or not it should be found reminds me of like the Christine Chubbuck footage. I know the audio from the newscast was found, which was pretty weird. Because it was from like some random YouTuber. I mean, it probably had to be someone who was either like a family member or someone who worked on the at the news station. Yeah. Yeah, it was privated. And then I think someone came out. Yeah, the audio matches. Yeah. I think a couple of people who were like close. I think like the news president or whatever confirmed it was real, and I think a family member also confirmed it was real. This is another like really sad piece of lost media that I don't think really. This specifically, definitely, I don't think it would be right to be found. Or I guess I don't know. It's such a hot topic with like NSFW, like lost media. But yeah, this was interesting when the audio was found. But I guess going back to the all Superman stuff, I think the only way that video is going to be found is if you talk to like a documentarian who like a 9/11 documentarian like that Jack Tellerico guy. Probably if you found someone like him, or if like the someone in that Reddit thread was talking about, they contacted some like Gore site administrator. That's someone who I wouldn't be surprised they have it. Or just finding it on the Wayback Machine, something stupid like that. That's happened a lot of times. That happened with cracks. That's also happened with like a lot of like old Shrek footage, I think. So like a lot of lost media is like out there. Like you can search for it and find it. Like if you know how to search for it. But it's so like layered under stuff that nobody cares about that you'll never find it. People just got, I think, like with the cracks lost media, people got lucky with that. But yeah, I'm kind of yapping and it's whatever. I'm gonna get off that. It's pretty sad. What else? Anything else interesting? Has anyone uploaded any good lost media videos? There's some new ones from Hollow and Pez. Yeah, lost media is super interesting. It like, because lost media can be like anything you want it to be. So like, if you like the Beatles, there's lost media for that. So like, I think it's like a really cool thing anyone could get into, because there's lost media for everything. And I guess this just happened to be mine. Because I'm a really big fan of him. And I think his lost media is interesting. Anything else? I guess I don't know if you're still here, Ivy, but if you have any more questions or have any cool piece of lost media you want me to take a look at, or be happy to check it out. Let me check the forum. Oh, okay. Something that makes me incredibly sad as a Nirvana fan is that there's probably a ton of unreleased Kurt Cobain home demos. I'm assuming you meant type more than that. I know there's like a really stupid character limit. I hate it too. Between Kurt's widow, Courtney Love, and the surviving members of Nirvana. I'm sure. I like a couple of their songs. I've never been like, they're a little bit before my time. Let's check them out. I'm sure they have a ton of lost media. Oh, there was like a really interesting thing I saw recently about a movie he was supposed to do. Oh, what was it? Kurt Cobain. Oh, what was it? It might have been I don't remember the cartoon, but he was supposed to do music for some cartoon, and I think it might have been what was it? What? Let's try this. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy. Kurt Cobain's lost this one. Yeah, L Supersonic, of course, did a video on it. I don't know, like, the Ren and Stimpy theme he apparently made. I don't know, like, a whole lot about, like, this one in particular. I just kind of, like, know... Can I... Yeah. I don't know. I think it was proven that like he was in talks with I think someone contacted one of the writers or one of the producers, and they said something along the lines of, we wanted to work with him but we never got the time to do so. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, there's a couple of articles. Yeah. What's the most recent? Oh, okay. It was one of the voice actors who said that. Yeah, I guess I think the conclusion from this was like they wanted to, but or like at least they were at least talking about it, but they never did do it. But yeah, I think this one was pretty shut. I think that he shut the case on this one. But I think it's still interesting. I think it would have been really cool to see him do like stuff for like Nickelodeon or any cartoon in general. Um, but like, but like I was saying earlier, yeah, like since like you're a Nirvana fan, um, I wouldn't be surprised if there was like some recordings out there that you could like start searching for, because it looks like there's a lot of Kurt Cobain stuff. Okay, what is found homemade Nirvana horror film? Jeez. Well, maybe there's not like a whole lot. It looks like the main one right here is this demo, I guess. Well, it's very interesting. Yeah. What else was I there was a Michael Jackson. I think like a bunch of his, I think it's cuz the company got hacked. Yeah, that one didn't age well too. Didn't age too well, unfortunately. Yeah. There was a Michael Jackson. I think it might have been recently. No, maybe not. Found by Sony. Let me just do like a broader search. Okay, yeah, this one's a little better, I think. So yeah, like a bunch of them got leaked. Oh, well, I should probably not play that music, but let me pull it up again. But like a bunch of them got leaked recently. Not recently, but like sometime. I think so. There's a lot of lost Michael Jackson stuff. Jeez. Song title found on a note in Jackson's bedroom. Interesting. Wow, looks like a lot of these. I guess these were probably found from like investigators' photos. That's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, see, like a lot of them were leaked, partially leaked. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sure. Like if you want to, like, I don't know if you like want to like do your own searching, but like the person who made this like article page, obviously knows like a lot about Michael Jackson, like history and his lost media. Like I think it, like if you wanted to get into it, I think it'd be like really cool if you made like your own page dedicated to Nirvana, lost media, or not even your own page, but like create like a document and just have it documented. Like that's like even if you're like not like actively searching, that's like super helpful for like the lost media community. And I'm sure there's people like in Nirvana subreddits who probably know a lot too. And you don't have to be like some like crazy well, how would you say it? You don't have to be like you don't have to be like an important person to search for important things. I guess that sounds like really weird, but like the people searching for like Michael Jackson music are just like like internet sleuths. Like I think I remember someone found what was it? It might have been either like someone along the lines of like David Bowie or Elton John, and they found, I think it was either just a song or a music video, and I think they were just like searching for like David Bowie or Elton John or whatever it was. I can't really remember. It was either one of them. Might have been both, but some guy on the internet was just like looking for like lost media pertaining to them, and they found a site, Nico Video, which I've used quite a bit. Haven't found anything, sadly. I know Nico Video has been used to find a good amount of lost media. They just found one of his like lost songs on Nico Video, uploaded there, and it was just like super random. And they just like ripped it and took it, and they found the music. So it's pretty cool. Anyone can get into it. And I hope to have more like lost media finds. I would consider my major find to be tips for rushing, cause that's like not even on YouTube. Or that sounded really stupid. It's not anywhere else. Like if you like I can say I found that video, or more like helped acquire the video. Oh jeez. I don't think anyone re-uploaded it. Yeah, like it's cool. Critical told me it wasn't a video he was particularly looking for, but I still find it cool. Close some of these pages. Well, I have to go out to dinner soon, so I guess if you have any final questions before I wrap things up, if anyone's still here. What time is it right now? Right now it's 5:47. I guess I'll end stream around 5:50. So I guess if you have any more questions, throw them my way. I think doing these streams is kind of nice. I think I might do more of these in the future, where I kind of just chill with whoever's in chat and talk about Penguinz0's lost media, or just talk about any pieces of lost media too. Just kind of like to get away from Critical's lost media. But yeah. Anything else? I might try to get another Lost Penguinz0 video archive showcase video out today. Depends if I have the time to edit it. Anything else? As always, I'll be streaming tonight, probably around like 10 or 11, searching for lost media. What day will today be? That day will be day 116, or so it'll be 117. So I'll be chilling, looking for some lost media, have some good tunes playing. So that'll be fun. So hopefully we get some. You never know when we'll find some lost media. So maybe I'll find something nice tonight. I'll probably do some more URL guessing. Probably search through some archives, see if I can find anything cool. But I think that's really about it. I'm gonna assume that don't have any more questions, so I'm just gonna head out. So if you're still here, Ivy, I really appreciate you tuning into the stream. I'm glad it wasn't just me talking into the void. It's cool that you at least came and chilled with me, so that's really cool. It's really sweet. But if anyone's still watching, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will be streaming later tonight, looking for his lost media. There will be no commentary for that. We'll just be chilling, looking for his lost media and playing some tunes. So I hope you have an amazing day. And as always, see ya.